students. Today let's start the new chapter of chemistry class 12, chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics. This entire chapter is regarding how the chemical reactions are going on, with how much speed they are going on, and what are the factors to get the products from the reactants. All these points will come in this, and several byproduct by concepts also there in this chapter. First of all, to know the speed of the reactions is the main first topic of this chapter. How the reactions going on, how much speed the reactions are going on, how to calculate the speed of the reaction. So all these points will come in the starting concept of this chemical kinetics movements, chemical reactions movements. Before that, the introduction part of this chemical kinetics is generally the reactions are classified into mainly two types: fast reactions, slow reactions. One more also there, moderate reactions. But main thing is fast reactions, slow reactions. Fast reactions means what? The reactants immediately react, immediately products are forming. Slow reactions means they react very slowly, and slowly the products are forming. Much time takes place for the slow reactions. And for the fast reaction, within the less time, quickly the reaction will be over. How do you know it? Yes, this reaction is slow, this reaction is fast. How do you classify them? Depending upon the reactants involving in that reactions, we can classify the reactions as slow reactions, fast reactions, like that. See, generally, if all precipitation reactions are all quick reactions, fast reactions. So precipitation reaction means, for example, aqueous AgNO3 reacts with aqueous NaCl. Aqueous AgNO3, aqueous NaCl means ionic compounds involving reactions. The reactions in which ionic compounds are involved. So they are all fast reactions. So immediately product is forming. So quickly, see, is from this Az, from this Cl, AgCl precipitate is forming, and plus NaNO3 is forming, NaNO3. Precipitate quickly. So when these two are combined, immediately precipitate is forming in the test tube. Visibly we can see easily the AgCl white precipitate is forming. Quick reactions. So precipitation reactions are all quick reactions. And again, like there's so many precipitation reactions are there. Nothing but here main thing is ionic compounds involving reactions. Mean the reactants are ionic compounds. Ionic compounds, when adding into the water, immediately ionizes, and opposite charged ions are combining, forming products quickly. And again, suppose any neutralization reactions are there, they are also fast reactions. Neutralization reactions means reaction between acid base. Acid base reactions. Suppose see HCl here and base NaOH. When HCl and NaOH, acid base, when acid and base combines, they quickly undergo the reaction and forming products. It forming NaCl, salt, and water is forming. So like that, if any acid base reactions or ionic compounds involving reactions are there, they are fast reactions. Quickly, practically we can watch all these reaction kinetics also. So what are the slow reactions? Slow reactions means here the reactions in which covalent compounds involves. Covalent compound involving reactions are all maximum slow reactions. Why? To get the products, if covalent compounds are involved, here bond breaking and bond forming taking place. To break the bonds, to form the bonds, time required. That's why they are going with the slow, means they are slow reactions. For example, suppose see methane. If it is on combustion, of course it is combustion, but to combustion also it requires some time. It forms CO2 and H2O there. So on balancing here 2H2O is forming and here 2O2. See, there is a CH bond. See, there are CH bonds are there. One carbon is forming 4 bonds. And here O2 between 2 oxygens also there are double bond. So to form the products now, see the CO2 means in this carbon, in this oxygens, these two has to combine to form the CO2. Means the oxygen double bond has to break and all these CH bonds also has to break. CH bonds has to break and OO double bond also has to break. To break the bond, it requires some time. We need to give some amount of energy. Until that the bonds will not break. If you supply energy and then bonds are breaking and these carbon oxygens are free and these atoms are combined. So the new bonds forming also going on here. So the time required to break these bonds and time required to form these new bonds also. That's why these type of reactions are going on with slow speed. So that's why they are all called slow reactions. So if any reactions in which covalent compounds involved, they are all slow reactions. Ionic compounds involved, they are all fast reactions. Neutralization reactions are also fast reactions. So like that, the speed of reactions we can guess by involving the type of the reactants in the reaction. Now the point is how to find the speed of a particular reaction. If any reaction is given, so how to find out this speed? How to find out this speed? The speed of reaction calculation, how it is possible. This is first point or first topic of this chemical kinetics chapter. Let us discuss how to find out the speed of the reaction. See, the speed in this case, we can also say rate. Speed of reaction means rate of a reaction. See, rate of a reaction. Generally for everything speed can be calculated with respect to time. Speed of the bike, this much kilometer per hour. Speed of the aeroplane, speed of the train, this much kilometers per hour. Means with respect to time only, always you need to find out the speed. Similarly, speed of a reaction means the rate of a reaction also. With respect to time only, we have to calculate. See how to do it. Speed of reaction. So to understand this, general reaction I am taking now. General reaction. Suppose I am taking A is a reactant. It forming products. General reaction. A is a reactant. It is forming products there. So how to find out the speed I am explaining here. So initially when time 0. Initially means time always 0 at initial time. I have taken here 100 concentration. Concentration 100. This is 0. Initially no products are forming. Now time is going on. So after 5 minutes are over. Time 5 minutes completed. So the reaction started. Reaction starts means products formation also starts. So how the products are forming? from the reactants. Reactants has to lose, then products are forming. See, I'm taking from the 100 just 20 loses. So ये 20 कहाँ जाएगा? Products से जाएगा, 20 only forming. So from the 100, 20 loses, so 20 is forming. So how much left here? 80 left. So this is the case at 5 minutes. At 5 minutes this is the case. Now I am taking, now time is 15 minutes over. 15 minutes complete. Now what I am doing is from this 80 here 30 gone. From the 80 30 gone. So here 30 only forming. But this 30 and this 50. 30 and this 20, how much is there here? 50 there. So here how much is also there? 50 there. It means what you have to observe here is with time the concentrations of the reactants decreases and the concentrations of the products increases. Yes, it is only happening. It means if the reaction is going on means with time the concentrations of reactants decreases and the concentrations of the products increases. So if all reactants are over, then all products formation also will be over, then reaction completes. So to complete this reaction it also requires some more time. Now you can find out what about the speed of reaction at 5 minutes? What will be the speed of reaction at 15 minutes? You can do it. How to do it? So to calculate this, we have to know the statement of rate of reaction. The definition of rate of reaction. See this. It can be calculated at any time. But how? The rate of reaction is the decrease in the concentration of reactants or increase in the concentrations of the products with respect to time is called rate of reaction. Concentrations of reactants decreases, products increases. So the decrease in the concentrations of the reactants or increase in the concentrations of the products, we can say rate of a reaction. It means how do you write this rate of reaction? See this. Means the rate of reaction symbol is R. This R is equal to change in the concentration by change in time. Or we can write here capital delta also. The change in the concentration by change in time also we can write. Delta. Delta means, delta C means change in the concentration by change in time. This is rate. Let us do now at 5 minutes how much is the rate of reaction. Our rate of reaction we can also define like the change in the concentrations of the reactants between two time intervals is also called as rate of reaction, or the change in the concentrations of the products between two time intervals is also called as rate of reaction. The rate of reaction we can measure with respect to reactants or with respect to products also. Yeah, let's find out how much rate it is. Now I am calculating the rate at 5 minutes, means from the initial to 5 minutes. These are the two time intervals. So between initial to 5 minutes, I am calculating now the rate of reactions, how much will come. See, change in the concentration, how much? 100 become 80. Initially it is 100, it was 100, now it become 80 there. So how much is the change of the concentration of reactant? 100 become 80 means 20 is a change. So change in concentration 20 by change in time. So 0 to 5 means change in time how much? Or we can write one more thing also. See, the change, this is change, the change I also am writing in terms of the concentrations also. In terms of concentrations, so how to write? See, C2 minus C1 by T2 minus T1. Yeah, between two time intervals and between two concentrations. Change in concentration means this minus this. This minus this. Change in time means this minus this. This minus this. But see here what happens. C2 minus C1. C2 means how much? 80. Minus C1 means how much? 100. By T2 minus T1, how much? 5 minus 0. We are getting minus sign, no? But the rate, speed, always we need to get positive sign. Speed always positive, positive speed, negative speed nahi hoga, but we are getting negative there. 80 minus 100, we get negative. 80 minus 100 means how much? Minus 20 by 5. We are getting negative sign. It's wrong. That is why what they are saying is, if you want to calculate the rate of reaction with respect to the reactants, just you write the minus sign there. The minus sign represent a decrease in the concentration. Minus sign represent curve. So that you will get the positive sign. It means this minus is representing decrease in the concentrations of the reactants. So minus we need to represent there. So minus. So minus of minus plus side. How much now? 20 by 5 means you will get 4. 4 you will get. 4. What is the unit? Unit of the rate. Here only I am saying unit of the rate. Tell me, change in the concentration by change in time. Concentration unit we know mole per liter. Mole per liter per time. If time is in minutes, you can write per minute. If time is in second, you can write per second. So generally I am taking per time. So 4 mole per liter per time. I am taking here minutes. I have to write 4 mole per liter per minute. So this is the unit of rate of a reaction. Yeah, this is I have calculated with respect to the reactant. With respect to the reactant, I got it as 4. I can calculate with respect to the product also. See, the rate of reaction we can calculate with respect to the product also. See, I'll get the same answer. See, the rate equal to, here also change in the concentrations of the products by change in the time. Means here delta P by delta T. P means products, R means reactants. Here products concentrations increases, no. Reactant concentration decreases with time. Product concentrations increases with time. So you need to represent for the products with positive sign. For the reactants, negative sign. So for the products, positive sign you need to mention there. So here also same. Change in the concentration of products means P2 minus P1 by T2 minus T1. P2 is 20, P1 is 0. So kitna hoga? 20 minus 0 by T2 minus T1. So 5 minus 0. So here also 20 by 5. 25 by 5 means 4 only we are getting. Same rate will come. With respect to the reactant, with respect to the product, the same rate. Means jitna reactants release karega, utna hi speed mein product form hoga. So this is the way of finding the rate of a reaction with respect to the reactants, with respect to the product. Reactants we have to show with the negative sign. Minus represents decrease in the concentration. If you take the minus, then only you will get the value as plus. Speed is always positive sign. So for this, you have to write the rate as the rate of this reaction. We need to write it as R equal to. So how do you write now? So I am writing here. So I am writing here the rate. See, the rate R equal to. See, the rate R equal to minus change in concentration by change in time equal to plus change in concentration of product by change in time. So this is the way of writing the rate expression, rate of this reaction. Like this we can write. See, I have calculated in both the cases 25 by 25 by 5 only, means 4 mole per liter per minute only I got it. So like this way both rates are same, so we can equate them. This is the way of finding the rate. This is the way of finding the rate for the A gives products. Sometimes they may change. See this? Suppose A gives 2B. Suppose the equation is given like this. How do you calculate the rate? A gives 2B. So 1 mole becomes 2 moles. In previous case 1 mole become 1 mole of product. But here 1 mole become 2 moles of product. So how do you write the rate now? So I will give this explanation also. So when T equals 0, same 100 is taken. This is 0. So when T equal to 5 minutes, same thing 5 minutes. So from the 100, 20 gone. So here from the 100 for 1 mole के लिए 20 gone. Here how much has to form? 2 moles. 1 mole के लिए 20 gone. So for 2 moles के लिए 2 20s are 40 has to form. Double is forming, no? Because 1:2 ratio, double is forming. So how much left here? 80. So this is at 5 minutes. Similarly, in 10 minutes, in 15 minutes also, according to this ratio only, we are getting the values. Now find out the rate. How to get the rate? The rate means change in concentration by change in time. So minus of C2 minus represented because decrease in concentration. So minus C2 minus C1 by T2 minus T1. So how much is the change in the concentration? 100 become 80. Or 80 minus 100. C2 is 80, C1 is 100. So minus of 80 minus 100 by how much? Yes, 5. 5 minus 0. Kitna rahe? Nothing but minus 20 plus 20 by 5, 4 only. So 4 mole per liter per minute is the unit. We are getting the same. With respect to the reactant, we are getting same. Let's find out the with respect to product now. I will give this product value here. See the rate with respect to product, how to write? Plus change in the concentration of product by change in time. Change in concentration of product means P2 minus P1. P2 how much? 40 minus it is 0. So kitna hoga? 40. By change in time. So all these values आपको समझ में आने के लिए मैं दे रहा हूँ. To understand how to write, how to calculate the rate of reaction, I am giving this explanation. This values लेके बता रहा. Now see, change in concentration of products is 40. By change in time is how much? 5 minus 0, 5. So how much? 40 by 5? 8. So 8 कितना है? 8 mole per liter per minute आ रही है. But it is wrong. I already told you the rate with respect to the reactant should be equal to with respect to the product. Speed. जितना स्पीड में रिएक्टेंट्स रिलीज होगा उतना ही स्पीड में प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म होता है. स्पीड शुड बी कांस्टेंट. ये स्पीड ऑफ द रिएक्टेंट्स रिलीजिंग 4 मोल per liter per minute we got it. Product formation also has to get the same, but we are getting double array. So to equate the speeds, what they are saying is, whatever the coefficient is there, here how many times is increased? 2 times now. So 4 is the rate of the reactants releases. Here 8 is the speed of the products formed. So 2 times double. इसको हाफ किया तो इक्वल होगा. 8 को हाफ 4 आएगा. सो ये 4 सेम होगा भी. हाफ करना है मीन्स ये 2 टाइम्स हो गए ना. इसको हाफ किया तो रेट सेम होगा. It means whatever the coefficients are coming here, वो coefficient से divide करो then rate equal होगा. Like that they are saying. It means how to write this rate now? The rate equal to rate of the product equal to whatever the coefficient is there वो coefficient से आप लोग divide करो. So अभी क्या होगा, half into delta p, like that differentiate करने के लिए square bracket दे दो बस. देखो अभी half into plus dp by dt is equal to, here also half into 40 by 5. So here half into 8. So same we are getting here 4 mole per liter per minute आएगा. Now the rates are same. So it means whatever the coefficients are coming, those coefficients you need to write divided by. Then rate will be equal with respect to the reactants and products. Similarly, so how do you write the rate of this reaction now with respect to reactant, with respect to product? See how I am writing. The rate R equal to, with respect to reactant is 1 mole only, like this only. So minus delta C by delta T. C means concentration of reactant. Here reactant is A. You can write like this. So delta A minus delta of concentration of A by change in time. So change in the concentration of A by change in time is equal to, here the product is B. So how do you write? A coefficient में half करो means divide करो, coefficient से divide करना. So half into square bracket of plus product ना, plus change in the concentration of product means B by change in time. Here we can write this delta. So this is a way of writing the rate. Like this way, rate of reaction is equal with respect to the reactant, with respect to the product. Here change in the concentration of A is the reactant, by change in time is equal to the coefficient से half करना. Why like this? If you are not doing half, the rates are not become same. That's why whatever the coefficient is there, coefficient से half करो. Then plus, why plus? Products का concentration increase हो रही है. So plus of change in concentration of B by change in time. So like this way, the rate of a reaction we can write. Similarly, one more I will tell you how to write this rate. You can get it now. So one more. See, suppose 3A gives 2B. 3A gives 2B. How to write the rate? See, I am writing rate. The rate equal to, here 3 is there. With that 3 we need to divide. So it means 1 by 3. 1 by 3 into, this is the reactant. We need to write the minus. It means minus of change in the concentration of the A by change in the concentration of change in the time. Yeah, with this coefficient I divided. Then it is equal to, this is 2. So 1 by 2 of plus change in the concentration of B by change in time. Yeah, this is the way of the writing rate equation for the given reaction. Like that way, the rate we can write. Means the reactants concentration decreases, products concentration increases. They are represented by minus sign and plus sign. But whatever the coefficients are coming in these equations, with that coefficients we need to write divide. We need to divide this concentration so that rates are become equal. I will give some more examples to understand this concept, how to write the rate and all. I will give some more examples there. See, suppose, see in a chemical reactions, let us take it now. See, N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. How do you write the rate of this reaction? See, the rate of reaction is equal to this. There are two reactants are there. Okay, whatever the two reactants are there, each reactant has rate. Each reactant also we can write the rate. See how? Minus D. Minus change in the concentration of N2. These are all gases. All these are the gases. So gases we can express in concentrations, in pressures also. So if the concentrations of gases are given, we can write like this. If pressures are given, pressures we can express. Change in pressure by change in time. So change in the concentration of nitrogen by change in time. So this is the rate with respect to N2, which is equal to the rate with respect to H2 also, because each and every reactant, each and every product, the rate should be same always. Let us equate them. With respect to the hydrogen, how to equate the rate? Because here 3 is there, with that 3 coefficient divide karna hai. It means 1 by 3 of, here also minus only because it is also reactant, so reactant concentration decreases. So minus of change in the concentration of H2 by change in time. Yeah. Now with respect to both the reactants, rate becomes same. Speed same हो जाएगा, because whatever the coefficient is there, वो coefficient के साथ हम लोग divide किया. अगर ये divide नहीं किया तो ये suppose x times rate decrease हो गए तो ये 3 times rate decrease होगा. ठीक है, 1:3 moles. 3 times को decrease नहीं होना चाहिए. So same rate should be decreasing same extent. That's why whatever the coefficient is there, वो coefficient के साथ हम लोग divide करना है. Which is equal to the product. With respect to this product also we can write the rate. See how? Here coefficient is 2. 2 से divide करो. I will 1 by 2 of plus. Why plus? Because it's a product. Plus change in the concentration of ammonia by change in time. Yeah, this is the way of the writing rate of the reaction. Whatever the coefficients are there, वो coefficients को divide करना है बस. This is the way of writing the rate of the reaction. But in the numericals, in this concept, there are 2 types of questions are there, confusing questions. But I will remove the confusions based on these concept. 2 models are there. वो 2 models का confusion I will remove it. See, listen this concept carefully. Model number 1. See, if rate of reaction with respect to nitrogen equal to x. Rate of a reaction with respect to nitrogen is x. Then rate of reaction with respect to hydrogen is how much? This is one model. Rate of a reaction with respect to nitrogen is x. Then rate of reaction with respect to hydrogen how much? This is one model question. See, answer easy. What they given? Rate of a reaction with respect to nitrogen means, yes, this entire part is given. This entire part is given x. And rate of a reaction with respect to hydrogen they are asking. Means this entire thing they are asking. This entire thing asking. So the rate of a reaction with respect to nitrogen, the rate of a reaction with respect to hydrogen, the rate of a reaction with respect to ammonia are same, no? That's why R equal to this, equal to this, equal to this. They given this as x. They are asking this entire thing. It is also x only. Suppose the rate of reaction with respect to ammonia, that is also x only. Because that's why we have equated, all rates are same. If they asking rate of a reaction, all are same. Now confusion starts. they will give in another way of questions also. See the rate of reaction they will not give. What they will give, see this, the rate of formation, the rate of formation with respect to ammonia, because ammonia is formed, no? Ammonia is formed. The rate of formation with respect to ammonia is X. Then the rate of disappearance, of hydrogen, how much? Or first nitrogen find करेंगे. The rate of disappearance of nitrogen, how much? Here थोड़ा confusion starts. They are not asking rate of a reaction. They are not asking rate of a reaction. They are asking rate of formation with respect to ammonia is given, and the rate of disappearance with respect to nitrogen asking. Means here what they given, see, the rate of formation with respect to ammonia means only this square bracket is given, not including half. Formations, देखो 2 times former ना, ऐसे दे दिया, ratios they given, formation, disappearance, the rate of disappearing, rate of formation, ऐसा देता है. The rate of formation with respect to ammonia means only this square bracket value is given as X, not including half. And they are asking rate of disappearance of this one. So what happened? The rate of disappearance of nitrogen means they are asking only this square bracket. So how do you equate? Only this square bracket equal to half of this one. This value is given as X. They are asking this. What is the answer now? This value is X, not including half. They given just the square bracket value. This is called rate of formation of ammonia. Means only the square bracket value is given. They are asking this value, only the square bracket. This is rate of disappearance of nitrogen. Luckily, it is also rate of reaction of reaction with respect to nitrogen also. Okay, rate of disappearance of nitrogen asking. So this is equal to half into this one. So this value is given as X. So half into this. So what is the answer now? The answer is X by 2. Because this value is given as X. Now X by 2 is your answer. Suppose see, if the rate of disappearance of hydrogen, if they ask, how to do it? Rate of disappearance of hydrogen asking means only this square bracket asking, not including 1 by 3. Only this square bracket. So how? We know this value. We have to find out this. How to do it? This value is equal to ये 1 by 3 cross multiply करो, ये 1 by 3 इस साइड लेके आओ, so 3 by 2 हो जाएगा ना. So 3 by 2 of this value is given as X. So only this value what happened, ये 3 इस साइड लेके आओ, 3 by 2 आ जाएगा. So you will get 3 by 2x answer. Here थोड़ा confusion है. Rate of reaction asking तो all are same, but rate of formations, rate of disappearance ऐसा आ गए तो then थोड़ा सा देखना है. Only these square brackets values are all given here. So the rate of formation with respect to ammonia means only this square bracket value is given. So they are asking this. अभी क्या होगा? This is equal to this, half of this. So half of x by 2. So they are asking only this. अभी क्या होगा? 3 by 2 of this. So 3 cross multiply किया जाता है इधर. 3 by 2 of x. So 3 by 2x. Like that, this type of questions are there. So this is a way of writing the rate of a reaction for any given particular reactions are there. So many are there. So many different types of reactions are there. So whatever the coefficients are there, वो coefficient आप लोग नीचे लिखना है बस. General form में दे देंगे. General form. See, x of A plus y of B gives P of C and Q of D is given. This is a general equation. How to write the rate of a reaction? The rate of reaction is equal to, yeah, x is the coefficient, x, y, p, q are the coefficients. वो coefficients आप लोग नीचे लिखना है. So 1 by x of minus d means change in concentration of A by change in time. So this is equal to rate with respect to B. So here y, 1 by y of minus here also, because reactants का decreases, minus change in concentration of B by change in time. So this is equal to product. Here product is P. So 1 by P of plus change in the concentration of C by change in time. It is equal to here also Q. So 1 by Q of change in the concentration of B by change in time. So like that we can write the rate expressions, rate of the reactions. Here also rate of disappearance of A is given, means only the square bracket is given. And rate of disappearance of B means only the square bracket. And rate of formation of C means only the square bracket. Here also rate of formation of D means only the square brackets are given. Then you need to change. With respect to the given asking term, you can find out now. Cross multiply करना है, coefficients आ जाएगा. Suppose the rate of disappearance of B is given, then only the square bracket is given. Then the rate of formation of D, if they ask, only the square bracket. So then equate them. So ये Q इससे आ जाएगा, Q by Y of X. Q by Y of X is answer. So like that, rate expressions and rate of the reactions we can write. Now this entire explanation, this entire rate expression, we can also discuss with respect to graph also, graphical explanation also there. See, in these graphs now, rate of a reaction, instantaneous rate of reaction also we can calculate. Now let's see the difference between the rate of reaction, instantaneous rate of reaction. I will tell you both the differences by taking the graph explanation. See this. Now I am taking here the concentration versus time. I am drawing the graph between concentrations versus time for the reactants. Here I am drawing the graph between concentrations versus time for products. This is for products and this is for reactants. I already told you reactant concentration decreases, products concentration increases with the time. I have taken some values also. Based on the values we can say this. See, initial time 0. Initially, bolo how the concentrations of reactants high. Initially full is there. Initial concentration of reactants are high. Initially, when time increases, concentrations of reactants decreases, but product concentration increases. Initially, products concentrations are 0. Reactant concentrations are high. So with time, concentrations of reactant decreases. Therefore, products concentration increases. Now see the graph how it comes. The graph comes like this for reactants. For products, graph comes like this. Not exactly decreases, not exactly increases. Because when time changes, decreasing concentrations, increasing concentration of products, changes. That's why not regularly decreases, now regularly increases. We can show now the change, the rate of reaction with respect to reactants and products also here. See, I am taking at this point. At this point, I am taking this is as time T1. Now this one is concentration C1. Concentration C1. Now I am taking at the, because here two time intervals are required to get the rate of reaction, that is also called as average rate of reaction. Both are rate of reactions, but rate of reactions two types में we can calculate. Number one, average rate of reaction. Number two, instantaneous rate of reaction. Now I am taking first average rate of reaction, means between two time intervals are required. So at time T1, concentration is C1. Now at time T2, this is T2, concentration is C2. How do you write the rate now? Rate of reaction. I already told you, change in concentration by change in time means delta C by delta T minus Y minus, it is decreasing. So this is how to show minus of, I told you, final minus initial. At time T2 concentration is final, that is C2. So C2 minus C1 by T2 minus T1. Yeah, minus of C2 minus C1 by T2 minus T1. Yeah, between two time intervals, whatever the change in concentration, that is we can say average rate of reaction. Here RAVZ, average. Now with respect to these values, average rate of reaction आएगा. Means between two time intervals. Now I want to know the rate of this reaction at a particular time. If you find the rate of reaction at a particular time, that is called instantaneous rate of reaction. See, suppose I want the rate at this time. Only at this time I want the rate. This is instantaneous rate. How to find out the instantaneous rate at a particular time? इसके लिए ये पॉइंट को इमेजिनरी लाइंस में ड्रा कर रहा हूँ. ये पॉइंट को मिडिल करके इमेजिनरी लाइन ये ग्राफ में ड्रा कर रहा हूँ. इमेजिनरी लाइन, ये लाइन को वर्टिकली हॉरिजॉन्टली इमेजिनरी लाइंस ड्रा कर रहा हूँ. देखो वर्टिकली हॉरिजॉन्टली ये लाइन को ये पॉइंट को मिडिल करके एक ग्राफ में लाइन ड्रॉ करके वो लाइन को वर्टिकली हॉरिजॉन्टली इमेजिनरी लाइंस में ड्रॉ किया. नाउ ये आ जाएगा आपको आर इंस्टैंटेनियस, RINST इंस्टैंटेनियस रेट आएगा. हाउ इट इज कमिंग नाउ? ये डिस्टेंस देखो, दिस डिस्टेंस विल कम DC, change in the concentration, small d comes here. Here capital delta means change in the concentration. Here also DC, here also we can represent change in concentration. This time interval आपको dt आएगा, change in time. So the change in concentration by change in time, that is instantaneous rate of reaction. So dC by dt आएगा minus y minus, it is reactants. So that this line comes change in concentration. How? देखो, at this point, at this point. So these two lines concentration change. Time, these two time changes, you will get dt value there. So ये point को ऐसा इमेजिनरी लाइंस ड्रॉ करने से चेंज इन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, चेंज इन टाइम आएगा. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट इंस्टैंटेनियस रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन बिटवीन टू टाइम इंटरवल्स. इफ यू फाइंड द रेट, दैट इज एवरेज रेट. Instantaneous means at a particular time, if you find the rate of reaction, that is called instantaneous rate of reaction. This is for reactants के लिए. Coming to the products. So here also with the time products concentration increases. Here also average rate, instantaneous rate, दोनों find out करेंगे. First of all, see what I am doing is initial time is this, initial product is P1, I am taking P1. So after some time, this is T2, this one is P2, P2 I am taking. Let's write the average. So the average rate of reaction is also plus delta P by delta T. Plus means products are increases, that's why positive sign. Delta P by delta T. So how much delta T? Delta P means change in the concentration of products. Means final minus initial. Final आ जाएगा T2. T2 means T2 में आपको प्रोडक्ट्स कंसंट्रेशन P2 आएगा. So P2 minus P1 by T2 minus T1 आ जाएगा. I have taken reactants concentration C1, C2 like that. Products concentration P1, P2. In books में they will give R1, R2 like that. R1, R2. Reactants na R, products P. I have taken reactants C, products P. So you can write in textbook order also R2 minus R1 by T2 minus T1. Here P2 minus P1 by T2 minus T1. So but here minus आएगा, but here plus आ जाएगा. That's it. So between two time intervals we got the rate. It is called average rate of reaction. Let us find out here also instantaneous rate of reaction. See how instantaneous rate will come at a particular point. At this point we want instantaneous. So ये लाइन को, ये पॉइंट को टच करके एक लाइन ड्रॉ करो ऐसा, like this. ये लाइन को हॉरिजॉन्टली, वर्टिकली, इमेजिनरी लाइंस ड्रॉ करो. ये हॉरिजॉन्टल में आपको dt चेंज इन टाइम आएगा, वर्टिकल में dc चेंज इन द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन आ जाएगा. ये टू वैल्यूज में चेंज इन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन या चेंज इन टाइम. सो आपका भी रेट आ जाएगा. सो द रेट R इक्वल टू मीन्स दिस इज इंस्टैंटेनियस रेट, RINST, instantaneous rate equal to here D, not C, P I am taking because products no. I have taken here C for reactant, P for products. So dP by dt I am taking, dP by dt. So here plus sign because products increases, reactants decreases. So there are two graphs. In this first graph reactants concentration, second graph products concentration. Reactant concentration में concentrations of reactants decreases, products concentration increases. So in both the graphs average rate of reaction I got it, and the instantaneous rate of reactions also I got it. So that's it. This is the way of finding the rate of a reaction based on this numericals also there. They will give two times and two concentrations. They will ask the rate between the two time intervals. So change in concentration by change in time is the formula, that's all. And again, so after completion of this rate of a reaction, how to write average and instantaneous, what are the factors affecting the rate of reactions there? The factors affecting the rate of reaction I will tell you in the next class. Thank you.